our next video for class of mathematics and Ravi Narati. We are going to discuss about our next topic of maths. Students, have you received 4 toffees or 10 chocolates on your birthdays or anniversaries? What are these 4 or 10s? These are to be considered as number, students. So we are going to discuss about the large number, students. Large number means we are not going to discuss about 2-digit number, 3-digit number. We will discuss about 6-digit numbers. So let's have a look towards a new topic. So how to read the 6-digit number? First of all, place all the digits under the place value. We will start from the right hand side towards the left hand side. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, then 10 lakhs. There are figures of 1000 and lakh. So students, how we will read this given number? We will read this as 24 lakh 68,301. So after writing or after discussing the place value, we are able to read our 6-digit number, students. Now, face value of the number, students. So for face value, the face value of a number is the digit itself, student. So in the face value of any of the digit will be the digit itself. Like face value of 5 will be 5. Face value of 1 will be 1, face value of 3 will be 3, and face value of this 2 will be 2, students. Now the place values. Place values we have also discussed about for reading of numbers, so we will discuss again. So we will write from the right hand side to the left hand side ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Like this, students. The digit which is placed under the place value, we will multiply the number by that place. So like we are having 8 under 1's place, so we will multiply 8 by 1. So 8 ones are 8. So 2 is under 10, so we will multiply 2 by 10, it will give us 20. So the place value of 2 will be 20, student. Now we will multiply 6 by 100 and it gives us 600. So this 600 is the place value of 6. We will multiply, 2 is under the 1000 place, so we will multiply 2 by 1000 and it will give us 2000, student. So the place value of this 2 will be 2000. Now we will write the place value of 1. 1 is placed at the 10,000 place, so we will multiply this by 10,000 and it will give us 10,000. So the place value of 1 will be 10,000. And in the next we are having 0. So when 0 is written wherever in the number, the place value of 0 will always be 0, because when we will multiply 0 by its place value, then the answer will be 0. So the place value of 0 will be always 0. Now 4 is written under 10 lakh, so we will multiply 4 by 10 lakh and it will give us 40 lakhs. So the place value of 4 will be 40 lakh. Now next topic is expanded form. For expanded form, we first will write the place value, then we will write these place value from downside to upside. So this the addition of this place value will give us the expanded form of the number. Suppose in this number, how we will write the expanded form? We will start writing from the downside like 40 lakh plus 0 plus 10,000 plus 2,000 plus 600 plus 20 and plus 8 will be the expanded form of 40 lakh 12,628. So like this we will write the expanded form of 40 lakh 12,628. Now what is the standard form? The form written above other than expanded form is standard form, student. So the form written here and here is the standard form of the given number. Now comparing numbers. Large number of digit will be the largest. So when we will compare the number, we will count the digit. So if the large number of digits are there, so the larger will be the number, and the smaller number of digits will be there, then the smaller will be the number. And in 6-digit number, first we will compare with our 10 lakh value. So after that we will compare our lakh value. If the 10 lakh digit are same, then we will compare lakh value. Then if 10 lakh and lakh both are same, then we will move towards right hand side. At 10,000, then we will compare the 10,000 digit, then 1,000 digit. So in this given example, 99 lakh 12,308 and 89 lakh 32,405. As we can see that digit placed on the 10 lakh Here is 9, here is 8. So obviously the larger will be the digit, the larger will be the number. But in the case that these digits are same, so if in the case if the digits are same, we will compare the next value. And if the next digit are also the same, then we will compare the next right hand side. So then it will be reversed. So like this, you have to compare the 6-digit number, students. Now, what are the successor and the predecessor? First of all, the successor is the next value of the number, and predecessor is the previous value of the number. So, to find out the successor, just add 1 to the given number, and to find out the predecessor, just subtract 1 from the given number. So here we are having 1,24,321. So to find out the successor, we will add 1. So it will give us 51,24,322. So this will be the successor of this students. Now to find out the predecessor. Here we are having 65,321. So to find out the predecessor, we will minus 1. So it will give us 65,320. So let's come to our next topic, students. So students, our next topic is ascending order and descending order. For ascending order, students, you have to arrange the number in the increasing order. Means you have to arrange the smallest one first, then greater than that, then greater than that, and at last greatest one. And it is reversed in the descending order. In descending order, you have to write the greatest one first, then smaller than that, then smaller than previous one, and at last the smallest. So this will be clear with an example. We are having 42,12,428 and 60,271 and 89,71,643. So students, as you know, the larger number of digits are there, the larger will be the number, and the smaller number of digits are there, the smallest will be the number. So where we are having 5-digit number, so this will be the smallest. So for ascending order, we will arrange the smallest one first. Then greater than 60,721 is 42 lakh and 12,428, and greatest one from this is 89 lakh 71,643 students. And in the descending order, this order will be reversed. So the greatest one will be first, then smaller than that, and at last smallest student. So 89 lakh 71,643 will be written first, then 42 lakh 12,428. Then 60,721. So this is the ascending order and this is the descending order, students. And take care of the sign also. The number which is greater, this bracket will be open at that side, students. Now rounding off, students. So before studying about rounding off, let's clear one thing, that when you have to round off the number to tens, you have to look at the digit or the number present at right hand side of the tens place. If you have to round off the number towards 100, then you have to look at the digit that is present on the 100th place. And for 1000, then right hand side of the 1000. Suppose that we have to round off to 10. So we will look at the digit that is present at right hand side of the tens place. So where is the tens place? This. And what is written here? 0. Then we will look at this digit. If this digit is smaller than 0, smaller than 5, then you have to make the number 0 and you have to write the number as it is. But if the number is greater than 5, then you have to write 0 at the place of this and you have to add 1 towards the left hand side. So here 3 is smaller than 5, so we will write 0 at the place of 3 and 0 as it is 4, then 12 and 20. So this will be the round off to 10. Now if in the case the digit is greater than 5, so what you have to do, you will just make this digit as 0 and you will add 1 to the digit present at tens place. So this will become 7, 5, 4, 3, 9 and 8. So this will be round off to tens. Now we will discuss about round off to 100. So for the 100, we will look at the digit present at tens place. So here the digit present at tens place is 0. So this will become 0 and this number will also become 0 and this will be written as it is, students. Now in the next case, in this case, at the tens place it is present 6. 6 is greater than 5. So we will make this number 0 and and right hand side of the digit will become 0 and we will add 1 to 100 place. So it will become 6. So it will be written as 89,34,600 students. And towards rounding off 1000 students, you have to look at the 100 place digit. So where 100 place digit is, in this case is 4. It is smaller than 5, so it will become 0. And rest of these digits will be same students. Now in this example, second one, here we are having 5 at 100 place. So the digit is equals to 5, so it will become 0, but we will also add 1 to left hand side digit. So it will become 5, 3, 9, 8. So after rounding off, it becomes 89,35,000. So let's come to our next topic, students. So students, here is our next topic of Roman numerals. Let's discuss about the symbol. So this is one thing, the Roman numerals will be written always in capital numbers, students. So I is for 1, B for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500 and M for 1000. So students, there are some rules to write the Roman numerals. First rule is that repetition means addition. So when we are writing the Roman numerals in repetition form, like here we are having 2I. So 1I stand for 1, so 2I will stand for 1 plus 1, that is 2. 1x stand for 10, so 2x will stand for 20, students. Now, if the smaller numeral is written towards the right hand side of the greater numeral, student, so this means the addition. Like here we are having B and I. B is greater than I, students, so B stand for 5 and I stand for 1. So 5 plus 1 will give us 6, students. So here smaller one is written towards the right hand side of greater one. When the smaller one numeral is written towards the left hand side of the greater numeral, it means subtraction. In this case, we are having I and X. I is smaller than X, so X stand for 10, students, so I stand for 1. So we will subtract 1 from 10, so it will give us 9. Now there are some notes that I can be subtracted from B and X only, and X can be subtracted from L and C only, and B, L and D are never subtracted. So these three notes you have to keep in mind before writing in Roman numerals or writing the Roman numerals into Indo-Arabic. So students, take care of these rules while writing. So this was our today's module of large number of 4th class students. I hope you all enjoyed it and also understood it. Thank you for watching. Take care and hope to see you all in next video. Bye bye.